homeschooling can really be a pain in the head. Hi, I'm Kimberly and welcome back to my channel. It's Only Homeschooling. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm a licensed professional counselor turned homeschool mom of one. Today, I'm going to share with you my experience using a product that has helped me medication-free manage my headaches. And I liked it so much that I wanted to share it with you. I want to say up front that I was not paid in any way to endorse this product. I purchased this product with my own money. But like other things that we do in homeschooling, when we run across something that works, we tend to not keep it to ourselves. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you my review of the eye massager by a company called iReliev. This is part of their Relaxable series. And I can tell you now, so far, a little bit of a sneak peek, I am a fan favorite. Okay, so in full transparency, we have been using this for quite a while in our home, but I do have the original box and packaging that it came with, so I will do a little bit of unboxing for you today. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a demonstration of the therapeutic eye massager. You can see I am not wearing any makeup just because it does have this beautiful comfort eye mask that's on it that does clean quite easily. It wipes off very easily and it keeps it hygienic. But when I am using this, especially when I have a headache coming on like I have right now, I simply prefer, I don't feel like putting on makeup whatsoever to begin with when I don't feel well, but I certainly don't want to put makeup on before I use this product. You can, but then you just have to clean it, and it does clean very easily. For me, when I have a headache, either a sinus headache, tension headache, or a migraine coming on, I try to do my absolute best to get ahead of it if I can, to kind of be more proactive. And this is definitely one of the best tools in my toolbox for that. Rest, a dark room. I've got more lighting on right now simply because I want you to see a better demonstration. But I find that if you have regular, I'm just going to call it monthly migraines or monthly headaches like I do, then it's your best defense is a good offense. So just get ahead of it. And this product is actually very helpful for me in doing so. So it has several different modes. The first one being you press for hold for 3 seconds. This is automatic mode for blue. If I want to try the different mode, it's connected to my Bluetooth. That's quite easily, actually. And you can see as I change, I keep pressing. It's pretty easy to rotate through the different levels. I'm just not pressing it fast enough because I'm trying to multitask and do that with a headache, and it's not going very well. But you can see, okay, we'll see if I can cycle through. Automatic mode. Okay. It's connected to my Bluetooth. Eye protection mode. Vitality mode. Comfort mode. Sleep mode. And then we're going to turn it off for now until I get ready to do my personal demonstration with it. And the different modes are for different pressures and different, if you're going to have heat or if you're going to have massage. My favorite mode so far is actually automatic mode. Because I have tension headaches and I also have TMJ pain, believe it or not, I'm going to describe a little bit of when I'm wearing it and what I'm feeling as I go through. If you've ever had a good facial or if you've ever actually had a massage to help relieve TMJ, not where they go inside the mouth and they massage on the inside of the mouth, but just the outside and the muscles. There's enough pressure and tension and massage that comes right through your temples right here, that I feel it all the way down into my jaw, the release of that pressure and the relaxation of that muscle, and I feel it all the way down these muscles in my neck and all the way back of my head. All of those muscles are interconnected, and after wearing this for 15 minutes, right side up of course, after wearing this for 15 minutes, I feel an immediate sense of relaxation and a release of the tightening of those muscles. Doesn't necessarily make it completely go away, but it dulls it to the point of where I find it tolerable. And then I'm not faced with the stomach upset that I would face if I take Excedrin migraine, which I will take in a pinch if I need to. But I have found that a lot of times those medications just wreak havoc on my stomach, and I just would prefer, and they don't really make the headache go away to begin with, they just dull it. So if I can have something that is a non-medication alternative, this is what I prefer. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a demonstration and talk you through a little bit of what I'm feeling and what I'm experiencing as I'm wearing this. Again, I'm going to use the automatic mode. Now, this cycles through for 15 minutes, so I'm not going to give a full 15-minute demonstration, but I'm going to describe to you a little bit of what I'm feeling and how it is giving some of the release of these muscles here and the pressure, and where the different parts I'm going to point to as I'm wearing it, so you can kind of experience a little bit what I'm experiencing. So here we go. I've already adjusted the strap because I've used this quite a bit. Okay, here we go. I like to get comfortable on my couch. Usually I do this laying down, but for a better sense of demonstration today, I'm going to do this sitting up. It still helps quite a bit. Hold for 3 seconds. Okay, so immediately what I'm feeling is some pressure, gentle tension through over the eyes and now at my temples. Oh, it just feels nice. Okay, over the eye socket, and now the heat is starting to come in with the pressure, which is just so soothing. All these muscles that when it starts to squeeze right here on the temples, I feel it all the way down, gentle tension releasing to my jaw. Oh, that's so pleasant. And it's just kind of alternating between gentle pressure here with heat from the temples and over the eye socket. And as it's working on these muscles up here near my temple, where I'm feeling most of the release is down here in my jaw, which is where I want to feel it. Have TMJ, then you completely understand what I'm talking about. More heat is starting to come in. Kind of like if you put like a warm, wet bath cloth over your eyes. If you've ever had sinus pressure, sinus pain, or sinus infection, sinusitis, it just gives you that warm, wet compress, sort of relieves that pressure. And it's very, and again, it doesn't completely make the headache go away, but it gives us such enough release that I'm not continuously, because with TMJ, a lot of times you are unconsciously clenching your jaw. I sleep with a mouth guard in, one that my dentist personally created for me. So that does help prevent it. With TMJ, the best, like I said earlier, defense is a good offense. So there's a lot of things that I do. I don't chew gum. I don't eat a lot of chewy, crunchy foods, especially around this time. I avoid anything that might aggravate it, for sure. But sleeping with the mouth guard in, managing stress, because if you have TMJ, this is where you can carry in a lot of your stress. Sleeping properly, exercising, taking good care of yourself is all very important to prevent a flare. Once one starts, I almost find myself tensing even more in anticipation of pain, which sounds terrible, but you get into this cycle and this loop of, oh, here it comes, here's another one, and you get this kind of mental dread of, oh, here's another headache, and I really didn't want to have another headache, and I really want to prevent this. But once it starts, you kind of get yourself into that cycle, unless you can force yourself to stop and go, okay, before this goes any further, what can I do now to cut it off at the pass? I had to learn these over years, different techniques of self-care and what I need to do for myself during this time to definitely take better care of myself and to minimize the amount of TMJ flare-ups that I have had. Using this product for, oh my goodness, about a year now, I have had far fewer TMJ flare-ups, and when they have flared up, I have been able to make them much more manageable. I'm not laying down in bed for a day. I'm a homeschool mom, I run an advocacy website, so I'm busy. And I don't want my life to be spent with laying on a couch, or not being able to hang out with my kid, or not being able to spend time with my husband, or not being able to get out and advocate and volunteer for others. I want to live. I also don't want to have to rely on a medication that it almost feels like it's a trade-off. Like, okay, I can take this medication, which will only dull the migraine pain or the headache pain, and then I'm gonna have an upset stomach all day. So it's like, okay, I just robbed Peter to pay Paul. So this by far is the best alternative that I have found to taking traditional over-the-counter medication. I've never actually taken a prescription for migraine before, but as far as over-the-counter medication, this is the best alternative I've found. It's one tool that I'm so grateful to have in my self-care toolbox. Okay, so my cycle just ended, the 15-minute cycle, and I don't know if you can see, I did some of the video in iReliev simply because 15 minutes is a long time to sit and just watch me wear this device. But towards the end of the cycle, it started to change up a little bit with the way that it was massaging in here and alternating back and forth faster, and with the heat and the compression, that I was starting to feel, if you can see, my face is much more relaxed. The headache's not gone, but is dulled to the point of where I could definitely do some work. I can write on my blog, I can make some more videos, I can go play with my kid and have fun and not feel like I have to stay in a dark room wondering over and over and over, when is this headache going to end? How much more time am I going to lose? This is terrible. Can I just sleep like Rumpelstiltskin and you wake me up when it's all over? Because that's no way to live life. Or take something and then have an upset stomach all day. That's no fun either. But after wearing this for 15 minutes, and my preferred mode is the automatic mode, with the heat and the compression, I've started to feel my jaw release. And it's like this gentle tingling. It's like if you've had a muscle spasm and all of a sudden you feel that muscle start to release. It's a little bit of tingling, but I feel more relaxed all the way here in my neck, in my jaw. My teeth kind of even feel tingly a little bit, in a good way, just incredibly, incredibly relaxed, like I can go and tackle my day. I have tried the other modes they have on here, especially like sleep mode, but to be honest with you, I use this in response to when I'm having pain. But you could use this as part of your regular self-care and relaxation routine. My husband actually uses this. He doesn't get migraines, but he uses this for, we live in Texas, and whatever, I think it's the oak, they say, that's out here since we moved here 10 years ago. He didn't have any allergies when we lived back in Atlanta. I did. I suffered there. But since we've moved here, oh my goodness, his allergies flare up so terrible. And there's no amount of over-the-counter or nasal spray or anything. You just kind of have to suffer through it. But unfortunately, he also gets sinus headaches in related to when he has allergy season. Hot showers have always been his go-to, but he loves to use this for relaxation to help him alleviate his sinus headaches. So this is something that we are very, very fond of for tension headaches, sinus headaches, and for me with my migraines. Okay, and after use, cleaning this is an absolute breeze. Now, you absolutely do not want to put this directly under the water because it's a technological device. So instead, I'm just going to sit it here and get a little bit of warm water going. Okay, back off. It is a little bit damp, not completely wet. Warm water. Squeeze it out. And then I'm just going to gently wipe it. Again, I wasn't wearing makeup when I put this on, but I do wear moisturizer. So we're just going to gently clean the vegan leather eye protection area and let it dry completely. And that is it. Clean up as a breeze. Okay, so now that you know iBelieve in iReliev, where can you find this product? Let me show you. You can go to the iReliev website right up here, and you can go to shop and gotta leave my mouse over there a little longer. Go under the massagers, and it is under the relaxable eye massager, and that brings us here. And this gives us some more information about it. It's wireless and rechargeable. It's gotten some pretty good reviews. You can read other reviews, not just mine, that are on there, and it tells you all about the different features that you have here that go with it. Oh, And look at this, it's 47% off. If you want to see another video here, you can click here so you can see a little bit more information. This is what I was describing to you earlier, the soothing warm compress that just, actually this says you can use it for eye strain. If you work on your computer a lot during the day like I do, like a majority of us do, it can help with eye strain as well, reduce dark circles. I find it to just be absolutely, here's some more of its features, absolutely a necessary tool for my relaxation toolbox. I showed you a little bit of this earlier, how it is very compact and it's foldable and it easily fits if you want to take it with you wherever you want to go. So this is just a bit more of the features, and of course you want to hear what other customers have to say about it, not just my review. By all means, this is a place for you to go check it out. But here's something even better I want to show you. So I scroll all the way back up here at the top. Let me click on this other tab I've got open. Check this out. $30 cheaper than is even on their website. Just going to show you some more of the features of it that I showed you previously. But I am telling you, this is a product worth purchasing. Okay, so that is it for my review of the product. I really didn't have any cons for me, but the more I thought about it, I realized I'm not the only one in my house who uses this product. My husband does, and on a regular basis. So when I asked him what his thoughts and opinions were, he really only had one drawback that wasn't his favorite feature of the product, and that was the Bluetooth. Now, he's a techie. He's an electrical engineer. I am not a techie. I'm surprised I can get videos done like this, but it's only through a lot of trial and error that I keep at it. For him, the Bluetooth was a feature that was there that wasn't as strong as he would say. Basically, according to him, if he tried to connect it to his phone and listen to anything connected to the device, basically the motors and the inner working of it was a little louder because there was no way to adjust the volume of what he wanted to hear through his phone. That's what he was telling me. But not only that, it's open air, so it's not, in true speakers like earbuds or headphones that are over your head, so you're not going to really be able to hear it. For me, I was not as interested in that feature. I was more focused on trying to just focus on the sensations of how the massager was working to help alleviate the pain. But really, from everything else that we've seen, those are our only drawbacks. That's it. If you like this video, consider clicking the like button. That way YouTube knows that you want to see more content like this. And consider subscribing to my channel where you can learn more about homeschooling your child with learning differences, advocacy, and how you can be a better contributor to your community through outreach, service, and volunteerism. Remember, even when you feel the weight of the heavier days, the days that give you the headaches, like I was describing in this video, education is a journey, not a destination. So relax. It's only homeschooling. Bye-bye.